Hello again, everyone. I know with the new recent updates of Google Maps, especially with Google I/O, they've announced a lot of things that are a lot different. So I wanted to just take a moment and kind of go through it with you. They've offered a couple of little tidbits, but never really an in-depth look at what's going on. So we're going to do that just really quick. One of the things that bugs me about like the Google I/O when they're doing a demonstration on something new like Google Maps, is they always search for sushi or coffee. So, excuse me, sorry about that. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to search for something that I enjoy. Not saying that I don't like sushi, but my goodness, who can resist a good barbecue restaurant, especially in Salt Lake City? So I'm going to do barbecue restaurants near Salt Lake City, Utah. Okay, so yeah, we've seen everything on the demos and stuff like that. You can sort from top reviewers, or you can sort from people that have reviewed in your circles, and there's also related searches here about what other options are available to you. Now, the larger ones, the larger icons, Google has mentioned are the ones that are most relevant to your search. So you'll notice that for some reason, let's zoom in here a little bit. Now, this is definitely one of my favorite places to go. I haven't reviewed them yet, so anyways, they've been on TV shows and everything. They're pretty famous. Then you've got this one right here that has not been reviewed. So we can kind of see when you're zooming out here the relevance that reviews may actually provide as far as these maps go. Now, the other thing that you've noticed, there is nothing on the left-hand side. There's no ranked results. There's no 10-pack, 10-pin, whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to refer to it. It is absolutely gone. Well, maybe not absolutely, because there's something that I'm going to show you here in just a second. Right here, you can toggle between what used to be called satellite view. Now it's Earth view. It does take a second to load because it's probably just the demo of maps. Here's all your navigation tools right down here. But they've got this cool feature called Explore. And what it does is it takes maybe your preferences, where you've been, what your interests are, and tells you exactly a little bit more about that place. You can go into it, you can view it, there's pictures. One other thing that I wanted to mention to you is when you zoom in here, if you were to click on something, say like, oh, let's see, we want these. Notice how everything that you've highlighted before, except your restaurants, everything that was highlighted before is now gone, and this is pretty much more prominent. Anything that you select will now be pulled up in your map for relevant places. So Costco, you'll notice the map changes. We've got, let's see, notice how Utah Wine Store pops up when you highlight Utah Wine or Killer Grove. Let's zoom out just a little more here. So it still keeps your results, but it does highlight anything else that's relevant. So if I pull up the parks here, you'll notice the parks a little more prominent on the maps. It's really kind of neat. The hospitals, I'm trying to find a good example for you that will actually pop up here. You notice Trinity Care Center, since that's a hospital, will pull up. And so that's just a little bit more about exactly how maps works. And since I've clicked on the parks, they're a little more prominent now as opposed to what they would be before. So in any case, going back up to these results here, there's a couple of different things. Let's go back to our main search, barbecue restaurants. I'm just actually going to search that. What I mentioned before is the 10 listings on the left-hand side. Now, this has been mentioned in Mike Blumenthal's blog. Linda has highlighted it on her blog, if you're familiar with those. But if you go to the list of top results, these are the results that apparently have been phantom before. But you'll notice one thing right up here at the top. I'm still in Maps. So this is not Google front page results. This is still map results, and it just gives a little more about that area. The full address. You can click into it, and it'll go right to their Google Plus page. I mean, come on, doesn't that look pretty good? So, excuse me. Apparently, I've got a frog in my throat this morning. So that's pretty much a brief overview of the new Google Maps. There's a help and a feedback section right here where anybody that can preview this is welcome to reply or send any any information suggestions to Google so they can work on getting the maps changed. One of the other things that I wanted to show you real quick is these phantom results that we've been seeing called the carousel. You notice this front page layout is a little bit different. It's really kind of neat. Oh, actually, let's go back here real quick. I wanted to show you this. Um, when you go into these listings, the 5-star reviews are back. Now, Google said, hey, we're releasing new 5-star reviews or 5-point rating system. To me, that's going back to what worked better than the Zagat system. So let's go back to where we were real quick, and I'm going to do a list of top results for barbecue restaurants and search that on the front page. Okay, so we've got the carousel right here. Now, the one thing that they're still showing is the Zagat review system. They haven't converted quite to the 5-star system. I actually like this layout a lot better. One of the things that you'll notice is that this is obviously going to make search results more prominent than SEO and even possibly AdWords, as far as what people are looking for locally, which is what Google is focusing on. So nice little thing right here. You can sort by price. You can sort by ratings. I assume, and this is just speculation, that they'll move to the 5-star system in a little while, as not everybody is seeing this layout. So what I would like to do actually is, if anybody's interested, please let's get a hangout together. I'd be more than happy to have you tell me where you want me to go, and we can kind of explore and have a little adventure together in Google Maps and on the front page. So I'm going to go ahead and post this. Leave any comments if you'd like, and we'll get together and possibly do a hangout either today, maybe on the weekend if you're available. So have a wonderful weekend and enjoy.